What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Caro Emerald. Once again, big shout out to Jim. I did want to mention, someone pointed out to me that within the last year or so, she decided that she didn't want to perform or produce under the name Caro Emerald anymore. So I looked into this online, and sure enough, on Discogs, for example, it talks about how she felt estranged from the character in recent years, and so ultimately part of that was, I guess, expectations in advance about what she should sound like and what she should look like and the aesthetic of everything, and she wanted to make a clean break, and so she's now performing, I guess, with fewer people involved in the production of her music. She's making music for herself, from what I understand. But yeah, basically, she's now producing under the name The Jordan. So I would like to get there eventually, and I totally respect, given what I read, the way that she felt. There was this burden of everyone like knowing what Caro Emerald should sound like, and it getting to a point where she felt like that was stifling or constricting. But I'm very new to the Caro Emerald journey, so I'm going to keep going through all this material. So, like I said, I'd like to get to the Jordan eventually and see if we can go through that. But there's a lot of Caro Emerald that I need to catch up on, and so for those who know her material, bear with me. And indeed, there's been a few people who've matriculated over to this deep dive, not really being familiar with her work either. So again, for us, it's new, and I do want to go through the full experience. So in any case, shout out to Caro, shout out to The Jordan. But the next tune on Deleted Scenes from the Cutting Room Floor 2010, which I remembered when I started the video, but not now. It's Stuck, that's right. It's a single word title. It suggests an inability to gain traction, an inability to make progress, or to even move away from whatever the current situation or dynamic is. Luke is not necessarily stuck, but you are in danger of falling off the front of the chair if you eat, like, seriously, you're gonna fall. But yeah, ultimately, I'm curious whether this is in relation to another person, or if one is feeling stuck in your life, like you just can't make a breakthrough, you can't get to the next phase, you can't take care of what you need to take care of, so you're never able to get a foot up on something else. So I feel like it could be more self-focused, or it could be in relation to someone else. Like, you really want them, they see you as someone important, but maybe not the way you see them, and it's sort of an impasse. They're like, you can't make it happen, but at the same time, you can't just tell your brain, oh, just forget it and move on. So I feel like it could be, again, self-focused or in relation to one or multiple people. Either way, let's find out. This is Caro Emerald. The track is Stuck, and it's from her 2010 album Deleted Scenes from the Cutting Room Floor.
Diamonds on my fingers and nothing you care. heavenly. But don't forget to promise me everything, everything. I know we have a chemistry. This combination's heavenly. But don't forget that you promised me everything.
Just drop it.
Why am I sitting in the middle of nowhere, standing here with nothing to do, wondering if I really love you? Oh, I guess that I do. Why am I
love those
sitting in
laser
the middle
shots.
of nowhere, standing here with nothing to do, wondering if I really love you? Oh, I guess that I do.
I said like dance reggae earlier. It's really like a ska tune. It's like a Pinkerton's track or something. It's a crazy ending. This went to like this natural outdoor ambience and then faded it. Yeah, like I said, that was cool. It was, it's when it first started, it was it's that old time jazzy feel. But it went along. It was like, oh, it's kind of like like a dance form of reggae, and then eventually it was like, it's probably ska would be a better label because it just had that sort of that rhythmic groove. It had the brass and sort of the like ska style. So yeah, I enjoyed that one, and it does sound like she's stuck in relation to another person, but it's, I wasn't sure if she's saying like it can't happen, but she can't stop feeling it, and sort of like I was thinking in advance, or if the impasse was of a different nature. But again, it's like she's stuck in the middle of nowhere with nothing to do, but then she's wondering, like, do I love you? And I believe the answer was yes. So maybe that feeling is why she can't focus on something else, she can't do something else, because it's just lingering and taking her attention. Either way, it does seem like her songs play a lot with the themes of what it's like to be infatuated with someone, what it's like to feel that, but to maybe know that the feeling is not mutual, or to be uncertain if it's mutual. The dance, the process of flirting, of starting to see someone, of trying to get them to see you. Yeah, it feels like a lot of her songs, at least on this album, are dancing around and playing with those kind of concepts. So, yeah, bottom line, I do wonder whether that's in relation to what she felt eventually, was like, well, people think this is, I have to write songs about this because that's what Caro Emerald, has done for multiple albums. So, now as I go forward, I will wonder things like that without, trying to impose them on, thoughts or song moments that's not really relevant. But either way, I'm enjoying that flavor on this album. The album feels, it feels flirty, it feels exciting, it feels, infatuated. It has that exciting feeling of trying to engage in a dance with another person, and the different sort of ways that can play out as the album is playing out. So either way, let me know what you think of this one. Once again, big shout out to Jim, and I will see you next time. Peace.